Like they learned the lesson. I also wouldn't mind actually to see them pick up the Luna here for the reasons that I already.
Sumail feeling the heat now, as Ghost really feeling the heat. Gets walked down with some brambles and some boars as the salve's immediately canceled.
I guess all that play from the Coddles. Bottom Nisha's going to use that to head to bottom lane. Almost got the pushback into the Gorgon's grasp, but instead it's going to be GH. Probably run down here rather easily. Coil on 2 though. Do some damage onto Sumail. Sumail, he's got to be careful here. Here comes the Kunkka. Torrent's going to whiff. Boat not going to land either. And Sumail thinking about going back in after Saberlight. Nisha trying to cover his offlaner. Will successfully get him out of danger. Never mind, got in range of the Hex. He's dead. Man, that was some long range. Nisha's going to come back into it, try and help him out. Maybe get the kill on Yamich as at least a turnaround play. Beastmaster doesn't even die.
Again, the damage is really low if the puck's not connecting big spells here.
Yeah, it's quite bad.
Nisha gonna try and run Ghost down?
Yeah, Ghost, that was a bold move. Nice drop there of the Null Talisman to get max efficiency out of his wand. Still, though, Nisha's not slowing down.
The man got no respect.
He doesn't care about your tower whatsoever. He's just going to Tidebringer you over and over and over again. Here comes the Coddle, though. Might have just saved him with a little bit of Chakra Magic. Nisha needs another hit.
What is this? This is
Base
like
boots around and around he goes. Okay, needs a few more hits now, but finally he goes down. Where's the team?
Yeah, where was the help? Cue the clown music. He's just running in circles for 30 seconds.
Hey. Okay.
Especially if you can jump supports or someone squishy.
Yeah, don't want to jump the Ursa. There's an escape back behind him. They spot the teleport away from Insania and do manage to stop it.
That was a mega long TP.
Yeah.
That's the only reason he dies there. But look at our converging.
Yeah, look at him. It's 4 versus 5, and they're scared. Boxy just running at him. Got the stun on Sumail. Sumail trying to jump away. He's going to have to throw it on the coil, then get stunned. The Ursa, he's shackled up, but the fear, it hit nicely from Boxy. Beautiful terrorize. They turn back on the roar. Kill the Centaur as well. 2 cores.
Aegis is still up for a minute here.
Yeah, you pretty much have to take this fight to the Aegis.
They're going to dodge it.
You're giving up a full lane. 26 minutes in. I mean, Liquid might just take 2.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to lead. Why would they?
60 seconds left. You can stall it.
Ooh.
Saberlight's even fishing for the action. X onto V-Tune so he can fiercely jump in after these supports. There goes tier 3. 2 lanes of barracks. Okay, that's what we're doing here. Teleport back from the Medusa.
He was behind them. Pretty sneaky.
Yeah. I mean, he better hit a 5-man stomp if they want to win this fight. Which, I mean, they're a little bit grouping up.
Yeah, they do not know he's here. Going.
Here he comes.
It's just built into the man.
Okay, he doesn't even go for the stomp. He just blinks back inside the base. $15 seconds left.
Hunted by the bear through the woods.
Hoping beyond hope that there's not a bash. There was. Yeah. Well, he does have buyback. Meanwhile, inside of the base, Nisha, he's been ward trapped.
Has a cheese.
Shackled. He's got a cheese. He's got a BKB. He's not dying.
Nope.
Escape back going to be used here. Gorgon's Grasp. That's going to miss. Orb going out. Maybe they kill the Helmet Dom creep. Didn't get it. V-Tune chases after the Deuce now. Oh, pulled back in by the tidal wave from Nisha, and short work made of this Medusa. She's not tanky at all against the Ursa.
Well, that is about the fastest I've seen Medusa die twice in a long time.
Yeah, frankly, it just feels like Liquid had all the answers. Medusa's answered by the Ursa. Not an easy matchup for the puck mid, even if Sumail maybe overplayed it a bit. Ursa against the Centaur. I mean, it was just a really good Ursa game.
Also, a really good Kunkka game.
Very good Kunkka game.
Like, no damage to put into this guy. No real answer for the early Orchid buildup. There's no save to bail the puck out. And his defensive item is going to come way too late in this game. Just an outdraft, I think. And Liquid have so much time with this.
And now look at it. It really was an offlane
really
Terrorblade.
But the upside is that they know.
Game number 2, and Shadow Shaman is already dead. Goodbye.
We saw it this time, though.
We did see it this time.
That's good. First blood for Sumail, the king. Oh, now Ghost comes top. Yeah, as well as G. Little quad lane action at the 5-minute mark for V2. He says, what the hell is this? But the answer is there's nobody laning bottom for Liquid because that lane went so bad, so this move is pretty free. And now the Ursa has a dieback. He will have to walk from base. What? I have no clue. There was literally nothing happening.
Sumail catches him inside the coil, but Fate's Edict will help Nisha.
But
He's got the mana to get out.
Wishes he had global there.
Insania will probably die instead, though Yamich is actually going to die.
They got a kill.
First kill. Sumail, he'll get the 10th for NIGMA Galaxy. And he actually doesn't have an orb or a phase shift right now, but not like Nisha could do too much about that. NIGMA Galaxy just swarm in.
And they absolutely demolish us harder than I've ever been demolished in my life with a Kunkka mid. They had a mind control play the Kunkka mid.
Oh, no.
That's how bad we were.
Oh, no. Got the silence off on Anisha. False Promise gets used, and immediately they get the grab onto the Shatter Shaman.
Ghost.
No shackles. Ghost almost dies. Ghost does die. Still working with this silence, though. Still locked in by the coil. Got off the Sunder, though. Saberlight gets the Sunder, hoping that will keep him alive so he can TP out, and it does. Liquid will ultimately lose 2 heroes for the 1, but seeing how down bad they were, I think a 2-for-1 trade is well worth it for Liquid.
Not if you lose V2.
Can he enrage and then juke his way out of this? Because that's what he's going to have to. He can't run down the lane. Okay. Well, I guess you can't zip after him, but he has gotten away. And now, Yamich, okay, hit him with the Orchid. Shackles hold it back. GH is going to jump after. Okay, can kill the support. V-Tune. He's like tried to go in, didn't really manage to do too much. Jumped after GH. Maybe Ghost actually dies. Okay, he lost his Aegis. And Saberlight still has the Sunder. He's good for now. Zip in, Orchid onto the puck. Is Sumail going to die as well here? The Orchid pop, it's not quite enough damage. Nisha, silenced up, is able to finally zip away thanks to the Fortune's End. And there goes the Terrorblade with no Sunder. There goes V-Tune. Not able to get off the Enrage. Both the cores had ultimates up. Were not able to get them off. Again, trying to jump Sumail. Sumail's just too quick for him. There goes the Fortune's End. Again, getting rid of the Blood Rage. That's going to help out quite a lot. Saberlight, nice tidal wave. That's going to push him back into play here. Managed to get the False Promise off of Insania. He's still going to die. Saberlight still has his Sunder. Silenced up, has the Manta. Sunder. Oh, we got Lotus. What a Lotus from Noob. It could have maybe gotten 1 kill if that Sunder had actually gone off before the Lotus. Instead, they'll go home empty-handed on V-Tune and Boxy.
He's just still lingering around. As
the buildings and wait for Liquid to do something.
Yeah, do it with the Kunkka. No easy target to go on here.
Wearing him down a little bit. There goes that tidal wave into the silence. Immediately a Manta goes off from Saberlight. V-Tune sitting on the side, waiting for his opportunity to blink in and go after that Kunkka. How are they struggling to put damage on him? And Ursa can't do anything to the Kunkka.
Way too tanky.
Saberlight. Just run down. Ghost is just going to mow them all down 1 by 1. He's just running after heroes inside of their base.
Just call it.
Please. Please do.
It's just a beatdown. Accept it. How did he get a BKB? Actually impressive. They're going in. BKB Shaman.
All in. He's out.
Oh, no. Run away.
There is no running. There is only death. GG is called. And thank God we get to see a Game 3 between Liquid and NIGMA Galaxy. I know the fans were begging.
That does solve the problem of that lane.
You got to put on a show for the people. We had
Storm Spirit versus Slordar. That is a battle to the death. Somebody's going to end up going down here. V-Tune ends up picking first blood on Noob. Boxy's here in mid. Does Boxy see Sumail? Just ran right past him. Trying to secure the water rune for Nisha. Blood grenade, decay on 2. Oh, they both look to be in trouble. That is a tombstone that will be the death of both of them. What a Liquid rotation. Saberlight does get run down at top, but well worth the trade.
Middle tower.
Well, a lot of to bury that.
Who eats all the body? A moron, Austin.
GH is quickly surrounded. Boxy's making some good time on these rotations, man. Went from mid lane,
Look
to
who's
now
up
killing
here.
top. Nisha's up here, running him down. They've got the Tombstone Blood Grenade to slow down Ghost. He'll head for the trees, but he'll soon end up in a river.
No, he did not.
They're going to be fighting into Tombstone, and level 6s on both supports.
Oh, they
Here,
were
Terrorize
so
on
ready.
two. No, a zip away from Samael, but the other two are hit by it. Now Samael caught in a brambles, hit by the crush, and gone.
What a read from Liquid. I mean, that is...
Kill Nisha. Oh, but he has a shield rune. Did they see that he had a shield rune?
That's a really
Oh,
nice
God.
snowball.
Now they're being pulled into the tier 1 tower. Not good. Samael has to use the rest of his mana to zip back to the other side of the river. They'll get Yamich out of this for sure. Back to chasing after, though. Saberlight has caught GH Malphus. One zombie,
Dude,
two
Insania
zombies
really
to fall
wants
down.
this.
Insania ran behind the tier 2 tower. Got easily cleaned up there.
Did he bait Ghost, though? He did.
Did bait him in. Okay.
All worth it.
Very worth it. And straight to hit.
Oh,
the
he was
tier-
waiting on the BKB.
Nisha would have committed to kill Noob.
Saberlight commits.
Oh, wait, Saberlight jumped
What
inside
in
the
the
base, but he
fuck
didn't
was
get
that?
the silencer. I knew that Blink Dagger. I knew that Blink Dagger was going to do something like that. I knew it the moment he thought about Blink Dagger. I was like, brother, it ain't going to go right. It's not going to go the way you think it will. It never does. You have to just know thyself. Oh, what a crush, though, from Nisha. Bye-bye, Noob. Buy back immediately from Yamich. Trying to get here. Nisha is a little bit low, but the TP's just coming so slow. They don't really have any damage.
The man doesn't exist.
I'm just saying, he bought a point booster at least.
That's not a good sign.
There's no way he gets to an Aghanim Scepter. Unless something horrifically
Noob
goes
just
on. Blink
goes.
in Exorcism. Noob. He chases after and does manage to hit a decent silence. Samael, he's not sure what to hit right now. Goes after Insania, thinks better of it. Now he's out of mana and will be sandwiched between Nisha and V-Tune.
I think this is all she wrote for this one, Austin.
Thank God.
Yeah, what was this series, man? This was
Mass
wild
buybacks.
in all the worst ways.
Saberlight still has his black hole. Time to let it go.
I'm just going to hold it.
Maybe in the fountain.
That's it.
GG.
Well,
Ladies and gentlemen, the worst series of Dota 2 you have ever watched.
oh, that's got to be up there. I mean, 3 extremely one-sided games where it felt like it was over at the 5 or 6 minute mark and just dragged out for another.